Okay, so I've already copied this over and I've already clicked on the dots to make my own copy. So make sure you do that. Okay, so what you want to do first is copy these three documents onto your Google Drive. So just make sure you go File, Make a Copy. I rename it, and I've already saved these, all three of them. But just put them in a folder, okay, and name them. Like I always put like RM. That way I know that it's my version. But just make sure that you can find it and you save them in here. Okay, or save it somewhere where you can access it, okay? So what you want to do is copy all three of those, all three of these. Make sure you choose make a copy. I do this just to be safe so nothing happens and nothing ends up getting edited. Okay, so, all right, so let's pretend I've copied all three of these, okay? Now I'm going to click edit and I'm going to take this off so my kids don't see it. And I'm going to take these off because I'm going to attach them as Google Docs at the bottom. And the answer key, I'm going to use in a different way later. So I obviously don't want that on there. So I'm going to get rid of these because I know they're already saved to my Google Drive. Okay. And I'm going to scroll down. Okay. And I'm going to click Add Files. I'm choosing from my drive and I want to put the story and I want to put the graphic organizer. So the story will be a read only and that way it will not be submitted back to me. So I don't want to make a copy for each student. I just want them to read it, just to view it, okay? So now I'm going to add the document they will be turning in, which is the graphic organizer. Okay, and this I want to make sure it is make a copy for each student, okay? I'm going to save it. And remember, when students turn it in, this is what they will turn into you. You won't have a copy of the story back because you won't need it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Okay, I'm going to go to edit options right here. And I want to make sure that this is submission with edit access and save. Okay, so now what I do is I always go on as a student so I can see what it looks like. You just have to make sure it's active. So right now I actually have it set as active and I'll deactivate it so my kids don't get on and do it. But I'm going to see what it looks like for them. Okay, so here's the story they're reading. Here's the organizer. And if I'm the child getting on, I'm going to click answer assignment. And you're going to type your answers if you were the student. And it saves their work since it's a Google Doc. But let's pretend I'm all done with everything. Then the kids just can say submit, okay? If they're not done, they'll come back and they just open it back up and work on it. So when they are done, they click the submit button and then it goes to you to check. So that is how you create the Google assignment.